What's up, everybody? My name is Justin. Welcome to my channel, 502 Fragrance Reviews, where the goal of my channel is to give you amazing recommendations for great fragrances, while at the same time bridging the gap between those that are in the fragrance community and those that are average consumers. So, I had a video planned out and I'm really excited to get to doing for you guys today. I'm just not getting home from work. It's time for me to start another new series on my channel. I want to come find out more ways to provide you guys consistent content. Here's another way that I can do that. I've seen other YouTubers do this before, but I haven't seen them make it a series. So I'm not the first one to do this, but it's going to be the start of a new series, kind of titled the Versus series, or Fragrance Battles. That's another way to put it. But I think Versus series sounds cooler. So the series that I got planned for you guys is one where I will put two fragrances up against each other, sometimes even three. And it's never going to be ones that really are more so clones. I don't know if I'm ever going to do clones. Maybe, maybe not. But I want to do a battle against fragrances that I feel personally are similar. Not exactly the same or clones, but similar. And so for episode 1, the video I got for you guys is this. It's going to be, as you see by the title, it's going to be Dunhill Icon Elite versus Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite. So before I hop into the video, if you haven't got something already, please subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of great content like this and more planned for you guys. Hit that post notification bell, let you know when I upload a new video, and please share this with your friends and family that's interested in fragrances, because I want to reach out to as many people as possible. So without further ado, let's get into episode 1 of the Versus series, Dunhill Icon Elite versus Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite. So the first thing we're going to go to kind of in order here is we're going to start with release dates, because I think these two are similar, yes, but let's cover on which one came out first. That doesn't really mean too much, but maybe there could be inspiration in each of these fragrances. Dunhill Icon Elite came out in 2016, while Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite came out a year later in 2017. These are both classified as woody, spicy fragrances. I believe Tom Ford Noir Anthracite, actually, that's classified as a Chypre, I believe. And Dunhill Icon Elite is classified as a woody, spicy. But to me, they're both woody, spicy. Like, really woody, spicy. And what's interesting here is that these two fragrances share prominent notes. Like, they share some of the main notes. That being cedar wood and ebony wood. Ebony wood and cedar wood is very prominent in both of these fragrances, Dunhill Icon Elite and Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite. What I'm going to say here is this: Dunhill Icon Elite is more fresher and the more wearable fragrance, whereas Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite is the more bold, the more daring fragrance. Now, I did say that cedar wood and ebony wood are some of the main notes that you've got in both fragrances. However, there's other supporting notes in each fragrance that makes them go into different directions. So, when it comes to Dunhill Icon Elite, in the top notes you have a lot of fresh notes, lots of citruses like bergamot, lime, and bitter orange. You've also got another spice in here, and that is cardamom. Cardamom is something that is not present in Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite, which I'm going to get to the spices in Noir Anthracite in a second. However, I just want you to know that even though Dunhill Icon Elite is a very woody fragrance with a little bit of a spicy undertone, when you first spray this, you get a big burst of freshness, which makes it more wearable. But when it comes to Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite, the reason why this is much more bold and more daring is because of the more spicy and smoky elements. When it comes to Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite, there is not much freshness in this fragrance at all. The only fresh notes in here is bergamot. You barely get that. This one gets you, when you first spray it, you get a big hit of Sichuan pepper and black pepper, especially the Sichuan pepper for sure. And also you get a warm spices accord as well that's in here. Now I'm going to say this because I've worn both of these two on my skin a few times and on each, and I've tested them and kind of see which ones what directions they go. Here's what I'm going to say. I did say Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite is a very bold and daring fragrance. If you've ever smelled Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite and you think that it's too bold or too daring for you, I encourage you to try out Dunhill Icon Elite, because Dunhill Icon Elite to me is a more wearable version in that scent profile that Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite is in. Now, because it's more wearable, it's got better versatility. So let's go into that real quick. When it comes to the versatility, even though Dunhill Icon Elite is a woody, spicy fragrance, typically you would associate that with a fall and winter type fragrance, and it does probably work best. And kinda. I think Dunhill Icon Elite can be worn year round. I really do. I think the best seasons to wear it is probably spring and fall, the interchangeable seasons. But you can get away wearing this in the summer. You really can, which is cool because the citruses that's in here, like it's woody and spicy, but it's got such a fresh element to it. It makes it more wearable. I do think that Dunhill Icon Elite can work really well in a casual setting if you like your woodier fragrances. I think it's gonna be really good in the office. I do. In the office workplace environment, I think Dunhill Icon Elite is underrated actually. I think when it comes to wearing it dressed up, you can do that because you don't see this type of scent every day. You don't smell it every day. I wouldn't wear this on a date night unless your significant other is like used to your fragrance game or collection. If she likes those woodier fragrances, she would probably like this. And I would not wear this in a night out clubbing scenario. I just wouldn't personally. You can if you want to, just to be different, but I wouldn't do it. Now, I did say that Dunhill Icon Elite is the more wearable version of Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite in a similar scent profile. Well, Noir Anthracite, you gotta have a personality to pull it off. Let's just put it that way. I do like it a lot though. Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite is more of a fall winter fragrance for sure. I would not wear this in the spring and summer. Maybe early spring when it's still somewhat cool, but in the hotter weather, do not wear Noir. Well, I can't dictate what you wear. I wouldn't wear Noir Anthracite in the spring and summer. I just wouldn't personally, because I think that it would be too much in the warmer, hotter weather. In the fall and winter, the world is your oyster. I would say you can wear it casually. I think you can wear it if you want to wear it formally. I think you can. Just don't overspray it in that type of scenario, though. In the office or work type environment, I feel like Noir Anthracite could be too much personally. In an office work type environment, I wouldn't do it. Date night, I sure as heck wouldn't do it, especially not on the first date. Maybe if you got your girlfriend, you've been with her for a while, you want to ease her into this fragrance. If she likes the woody, spicy fragrances, like I said again, sure. Night out club scenario, heck no, it's too polarizing. But you can do it if you want to be different, want to stand out. You better rock it with confidence though. So I think that these two, they're not as, versatility is compromised in the Noir Anthracite. More versatility in Dunhill Icon Elite, but they're still similar fragrances. Now I would say this, I want to cover the longevity. Now honestly, Noir Anthracite being the fragrance that it is, especially when you first spray it, I would say you would want the longevity to be around 7 to 8 hours, or at least 8. And that's what I got. I do multiple testings. I got 7 to 8 hours on my skin. To me, that's solid, especially the type of fragrance that it is. It's not your fresh, everyday citrusy fragrance. This is more of a darker, woody, spicy fragrance. 8 hours is good. Dunhill Icon Elite, I didn't get that. I got around 5 or 6 hours out of Dunhill Icon Elite. I did wish that the performance was a little bit better. I do know because of that big fresh element from the opening to the mid dry down. Actually, the entire life of fragrance to me it's more on the fresher side. 5 or 6 hours is respectable, so I can't harp on the fragrance too much for the performance. I do think that for the scent profile and the notes in it, it's respectable. Now I will say this, I can finally get into what I get from the overall scent from both of these real quick. I did say Dunhill Icon Elite is more wearable, yes, but when you first spray this fragrance, you're immediately greeted by the ebony wood. The ebony wood is a star of Dunhill Icon Elite, and it's a star of Noir Anthracite the moment you spray both of them on. It's just that Dunhill Icon Elite is more fresher through the citruses, like I mentioned. You do have A big hit of cardamom in here as well. The cardamom is prominent the moment you spray this as well. To me, the cardamom comes off fresh to me. I don't know if cardamom can never come off warm. I don't know if it can or not. I don't have that experience yet. But to me, the cardamom comes off fresh. It doesn't give it a spicy feel, but it just comes off fresh to me. Maybe it's just on account of the citruses and stuff. But it comes across very woody on account of the ebony wood and cedar wood. And as you hit the dry down of the fragrance, you do get more of a woody undertone because you got vetiver in here, and the vetiver gives it a nice kind of, it gives it a more of a woody feel, but it still gives it to me like a fresh green quality. There is suede leather, well, suede. It comes out in the dry down of Dunhill Icon Elite, and the suede gives it to me. It gives it a leathery vibe, but it's not full-on leather. I gotta experiment with suede more. But that's what I get from Dunhill Icon Elite. And Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite, it is spicy and woody all the way through. When you first spray this fragrance, like I said, you get a big hit of Sichuan pepper and I think black pepper as well. And even after the Sichuan pepper goes away, you've still got a warm spices accord in the heart. So the spices is never going away. If you don't like spicy fragrances, this is not for you. If you don't like woody fragrances, this is not for you either, because you get the ebony wood and cedar wood, yes, but also you get a nice, ooh, this is good. You get a nice smoky quality from birch wood in here. The birch wood comes out more in the dry down of this fragrance. And there actually is leather in Noir Anthracite. I know there's suede in Dunhill Icon Elite, but there's actual, leather accord in Noir Anthracite. So both have got a leathery touch to it. To add even more similarity, right? I will say that there is jasmine and galbanum in here as well. I don't get much of a green quality in here. Maybe I'm not digging my nose in it enough. I'm not experienced enough yet to give you a super duper in-depth review. I'm going to be honest. I'll admit that I'm not ready for it yet. It is what it is. But just the general overview, it's a very woody, spicy fragrance with a smoky, leathery undertone. The woody feel comes from the cedar wood, ebony wood, and then also you've got birch wood here, which also contributes to the smoky quality. But also you've got the spices in here from Sichuan and warm spices accord that gives it a really big spicy kick, man. And then that leathery undertone. So all in all, they're similar fragrances. One is just more daring than the other, and then one is more wearable than the other. The last thing I want to mention to you guys is the price, and this is something that I have to mention. Dunhill Icon Elite is much more inexpensive than the Tom Ford, which you'd expect. On discounted sites, I believe Dunhill Icon Elite is in the $50 range. I'm just guessing. I'm pretty sure it's in that $40 to $60 range. I know it's inexpensive. Whereas Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite, even on discounted sites, it's at that like $100 mark. So price-wise, Dunhill Icon Elite wins the battle. Versatility, Dunhill Icon Elite wins the battle. Overall scent, Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite, to me personally, for my taste, wins the battle. Compliment factor, which one I think is going to win? Honestly, I don't think either one is going to be a great compliment getter. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't think either one is. But if I was to pick which one I think would get more compliments, I'm gonna go with Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite. I will say that because Dunhill Icon Elite's projection to me is not where I want it to be. Yes, it's more wearable, but because Noir Anthracite is more bold and more daring, there's a chance you get more compliments because it's so different. I know people that wear Tom Ford's ombre leather and they get compliments all the time because people tell them, "Oh, you wear something that's so different. I've never smelled it before." Noir Anthracite is in that same category. So, compliment factor, I'm gonna get to Noir Anthracite, but I don't think neither one's gonna be compliment getters. So all in all, in this battle of Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite versus Dunhill Icon Elite, in a battle of similar fragrances that was woody, spicy fragrances, my winner, my pick, is Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite. This is a fragrance right here that I really, really like, and I might get. This fragrance, I believe, has been discontinued by Tom Ford, sadly, because it has not sold well with the general public, with the market, because it's so different, it's so polarizing. It's gotten discontinued. I think more people in the fragrance community is going to like this way more than the average consumer, which that's fine. It is what it is. Some fragrances are a hit, some fragrances aren't. That's okay. That's just the business. So overall, another thing is Dunhill Icon Elite. I think Dunhill Icon Elite is a solid fragrance. If you think Tom Ford's Noir Anthracite is too much, check out Dunhill Icon Elite, because I think it's a more wearable version of that type of scent profile that Noir Anthracite is in. So that's all I got for you guys today. I think this is a cool series to start on my channel. I'm going to do these once a week, actually. So I'm going to have another Versus series episode next week. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot of great content planned for you guys. Hit the post notification bell to let you know when I upload a new video. Between Noir Anthracite and Dunhill Icon Elite, which one do you like more if you smell both? Let me know in the comment section below. That's all I got for you guys. Till next time.